My name is Dani Ornawka, and I am a veterinary assistant. I work for Norsask Vet Group at the Saskatoon location. So what a veterinary assistant is basically all the jobs you could imagine in a vet clinic in one. So they actually call us multitasking ninjas because we do everything. We get to do holding animals and cleaning, and we do a little reception work. We get to do large animal calls. We get to do it all. Veterinary assistant is a tough job, but it's a rewarding job because you get to help everyone in the office, vets, techs, and receptionists. And yeah, you get a really great variety in a day. You're not really ever doing the same thing, and your day never looks the same. So that's a really cool thing about it. So yeah, I mean, I come in the morning and I start my day basically getting everything turned on, started up in the clinic, making sure everything's ready for our surgeries that we do in the mornings. Usually it's me and a tech and a vet there. We kind of get everything rolling, get animals checked in, anything that's going to stay with us for the day, whether they're having surgery or they're there for just a treatment. So I help with that and getting kennels set up for them, making sure they have a nice, safe environment while they're going to be there for the day. That's kind of how it starts. During all of that, we're cleaning in between, making sure everything is nice and sterile and ready to go for the next patient. And then just like kind of midday throughout, just helping the vets with all of their appointments that are coming in, whether it's like snuggling puppies for vaccines or, holding an older dog for their blood work, that kind of stuff. And then the end of day is kind of just wrap up and clean up and make sure everything is set and ready to go for the next day. I actually ended up in this field because my older sister is a vet tech. And for my grade 12 volunteer work placement, I actually went and volunteered at the clinic she worked at. That was in Regina. And I kind of just fell in love with it. Didn't really know what I wanted to do. I wasn't one of those, students that knew my goals and path in life. I just wasn't sure. And when I volunteered there, I ended up just really enjoying it. And they ended up hiring me. So that was my first job at a vet clinic as well. And yeah, it just kind of continued from there. I've worked at a few different clinics, and all my training has been on the job, and I've got a lot of good experience from that. It's mostly on the job training. Within the clinic, there are things that you can branch off and learn and do, and Norsask especially provides really good opportunity for that for us. So there's lots of stuff that we can continue to go on and learn for sure. But a lot of it is just getting in the clinic and getting in there and learning. I mean, obviously enjoying animals, but not just enjoying them, but learning how to be sensitive to them. Everyone loves puppies, everyone loves kittens and all that nice stuff. But what makes a good vet assistant, or anyone working in a vet clinic really, is knowing how to respond to them and take care of them and kind of be their voice and being sensitive to their needs and their care. Definitely, people sometimes get the false realization, I guess, that they're going to be a vet or an assistant because they don't really want to interact with people, which is so wrong. We interact with the owners all day long. And I think what makes you good at that part is that we are also pet owners, right? So you can kind of put yourself in that place and be really understanding of where that owner's coming from with either their concerns or their frustrations or whatever, and taking a step back and be like, okay, if I was in this position, like what would I want to see from my vet? Kind of like I said before, I really love the variety I get every day. I love that one day I'll come in and it might just be, some vaccines, puppies, kitties, that stuff. The next day I'm helping pull a calf out of a cow. So the variety is huge, and I love that. I love walking into work and not really knowing what the day is going to bring. It's kind of just like, well, be ready for whatever comes, and that's really great, and I like that a lot. I think pet owners are starting to realize that these aren't just pets. They're starting to consider them to be more like family, and that level of care is definitely becoming more than just, food, water, shelter. As long as there's pets and people continue to own pets, there's always going to be a need for vet assistants and vets and a field in this industry. So yeah, I mean, if anyone is considering this as a future career, definitely getting in there and volunteering, and talk to people. Figure out who's in this workplace and talk to them, ask them what they love or what maybe is hard or challenging, and try and see if it's for you. Yeah, so I think if anyone is, going through high school right now and not really sure what they want to do with their future, try different things. It's a great way to figure out what you love or what you don't love. And even though I started out at the vet clinic, in between, I definitely tried different things. There's nothing wrong with that. I ended up always going back to the vet clinic. So yeah, sometimes people feel like they just need a change and you'll keep going back to what you really love. Yes, I am happy with the choice I made, being a vet assistant.